I don't know how to say this, but I'm lost. You see, I've dedicated this channel to Gorilla Tag, posting over 230 videos in the last 6 months alone. I have streamed hundreds of hours of this game and built up a community that I am so grateful for. But the thing is, Gorilla Tag isn't in a great position anymore. You see, over the last 3 months, Gorilla Tag has crashed heavily. Here is a chart of its last 3 months in terms of Steam players, and you can tell it's not going too great. And with the downfall of the VR market, I am very confident that this will continue, at least for the next few months, and possibly forever if Gorilla Tag doesn't do something to fix this. You see, Gorilla Tag content is getting harder and harder to make. There's only so much you can post about monkeys running around tagging each other, and it's becoming harder and harder to be innovative. And I'm sure you can tell this by how all Gorilla Tag shorts feel the exact same. There really just isn't any creativity in the scene anymore. Now, I just want you to know that this video is completely unscripted, and I've done this to make it feel more authentic, and so it feels like I'm also just having a one-on-one conversation with you than some scripted drama shit. So anyway, back to what's happening with Gorilla Tag. If you look at these charts, they don't show anything good. In May of this year, Gorilla Tag had its first major downfall, losing 22% of its players in 1 month. This trend continued in June, losing a further 11%, and then July is shocking, minus 37% of Steam players. That is nearly 4 in every 10 people leaving the game in 1 month alone. That's ridiculous. And obviously, as I said before, we can't completely blame this on Gorilla Tag. Of course, the VR market is having some of the worst months it's ever experienced, and as well as the hype, really dying down around it. If you know anything about VR, you've probably heard of this game called Horizons Worlds. This game was developed by Meta, and they pumped billions into it. And if you look at this article here, they have just shut it down after losing roughly $80 billion on it. That's more than a lot of countries make in a year. An entire country. And that's just what they've lost. That isn't like the revenue or like the overall expenses. That's just what they've lost. Rec Room. Rec Room was shut down on June 1st of this year after being unprofitable for an insane amount of time. And you can just see from these numbers that Gorilla Tag is following down a very dangerous route here. Now, I'm interested to see in what AA responds to this, but personally myself, I'm not sure if Gorilla Tag content is where I want to be right now. Anyway, moving on from the objective stuff, Gorilla Tag is one of the most hated games out there. Apart from its own community, I think I'm yet to see a single soul who actually respects the game. And this has come from a mix of a terrible community and a lot of underaged players. Now, when I say underaged, I don't mean maybe 10 or 11-year-olds. I mean literal 6-year-olds on the game. And they're not like innocent 6-year-olds either. They're like terrible people, like disguised as a squeaker. It's ridiculous. But here's the thing. I love making Gorilla Tag videos. It's where I've built my audience and it's where I want to stay. This game has something that no other game really has, and that's a creator program. This badge that I have right here was the result of months of hard work, and I continue to do that. I'm not sure if I ever will reach finger painter, but that is always a goal in the back of my mind. But here's the thing. After I posted this video a few months ago, I decided to make Minecraft content for about a month. And those videos performed really, really well. And it was a massive motivation boost. And it's not even like those videos were my highest of quality. They were just videos that I actually enjoyed making, and I got to make them with friends who didn't have VRs, and that was really fun. And I just don't get that same experience with Gorilla Tag. I've got a lot of online friends who play the game, but IRL friends, not so much, maybe 2 or 3. So no, this isn't me leaving Gorilla Tag forever. This is just a little notice to say that I've been losing a little bit of confidence in my ability to make content for the game. I want to stay here though. This is where I built my community. This is where I built my entire channel around. But I just want to let you guys know that there will be videos about other games coming around in the future, especially in the very near future, as I just test out the waters with some other stuff. Now, I'm still going to post Gorilla Tag, probably even for the majority of the videos you will see in the future, but I just want you to know that I'm not sure if that'll be where I stay forever. You see, my dream is to make long-form content. I'm tired of making shorts, even though they perform better. Long forms allow you to build more of a community, and it's just really where I want to go. However, Gorilla Tag is limiting that. The game has almost no long-form market, except for drama videos, which I really don't want to get into. You see, I think drama videos really ruined a large part of Gorilla Tag. It's made the community over-dramatize everything, and also, as much as you guys won't want to hear this, it has made you guys really sensitive. Like, the Gorilla Tag community is some of the most sensitive people I think I've ever met. And I don't mean that in necessarily a bad way, but I kind of do mean it in a bit of a bad way. But I'm sure you know what I mean when I say this. And I'm not sure how long the future goes with Gorilla Tag, especially after large creators like Elliot begin to leave. And they were really carrying a lot of Gorilla Tag's current player base. And I'm not sure how much of a future Gorilla Tag has left on it, like how many years it has left in its lifespan, especially with the larger creators like Elliot recently leaving, which is definitely going to hurt the player count. You see, Gorilla Tag knows how dependent they are on their creator community. I think that's part of the reason why they made the AA badge, the finger painter, the illustrator, all that, is because they know that their creators really carry their concurrent player base. In a game as, I'm sorry to say this, as bland as Gorilla Tag, as simple as Gorilla Tag, and that's part of what makes it good though. Simplicity is good sometimes. But in a game as bland as Gorilla Tag, content really keeps the people interested. Like, if it wasn't for creators like J-Man, Elliot, Eric, TTT Pig, all of them, Gorilla Tag would probably be long gone by now. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Just wanted to get those things off of my chest. Expect more of a variety kind of content from me in the future, especially the very near future as I try out some more stuff. But yeah, you guys have built my channel, and as always, I'm here to make you guys happy. So if me partially leaving Gorilla Tag hurts you guys that much, I might just go back to posting only Gorilla Tag. But as of right now, I'm not sure if that's something I can do long term. But even so, thank you guys for getting me as far as I've gotten. You guys are literally everything to me, and you guys have made my year so much better. But yeah, see you later, and consider checking out some of my other videos. I think I've done pretty well seeing how bland Gorilla Tag is. Especially this video right here where we did LARPing before it even became a thing. That video was great, and also this one where we became like the Simpsons. That was also really good.